Hello YouTube, this is Big Daddy Linux. I'm going to be reviewing Apricity OS. This is the 09 2016 release, and it is the Cinnamon version of Arch-based system, rolling release. So this system is a really good place to start if you're wanting to learn Arch, if you have been curious about it. Um, but it is not probably for everyday users who are really not knowledgeable for Linux. No Arch, let's get serious. No Arch-based system is going to be good for a new user, a Windows user just coming into Linux. Um, they're just, it's somebody will end up getting frustrated and not use Linux because of it. But if you are on Linux and have been using Linux for a while and been thinking about learning Arch, this is a good place to start. So Apricity has customized and tweaked the operating system to allow things that are not on a normal Arch install. Arch usually comes bare bones with hardly nothing added. They have added a lot of programs that you don't normally see. For example, Play on Linux, Steam is installed. You have Google Chrome. You don't have Firefox, but they're easily installed. Um, I tried to get private internet access, which is the VPN that I use. Um, I had tried to get that installed here, but it didn't work out exactly the way I planned it. So, and I'm talking the regular client, not the actual Open VPN. I could manually install the VPN, but I didn't really feel like it. So, okay, so as far as the system goes, it runs very smooth. It runs really quick, just like most Arch uh, uh, distributions run. I did find one problem, and I don't know what caused it, but I made a second user, and it ended up when I logged out and tried to log into the second user, it put me to a what looked to be a GNOME environment. I was able to log in on that new user, but it was a GNOME environment and not Cinnamon. It was really weird. I'd never seen anything like it before. Um, So I ended up just logging out and coming back into the main user. But either way, that might just have been a bug on my end. I don't know, but it was really weird. I'm just saying. Okay, so you have the panel. Um, I do not like uh, the small panel, but that's just me. So I usually make the height bigger. And most people will say, man, that's pretty big or pretty gaudy, but that's the way I like it. So that's the way I run. That's the way I roll. Okay, so you have your normal everyday applications here. You do have, I left these updates on here uh, to see what it looks like. This is PayMac. I guess that's how you say it. That's, I don't know. The for the update manager, and you hit apply, and you can install those updates. I'm not going to install them right now. Uh, Your software manager is the same, although I did not find a few software things that I wanted to find in there. Um, oh, look at me. I haven't on edit mode yet. Oh my gosh. And so anyway, you can search Paymac for software. I was looking for WPS to install that, but it's not in there. So um, I'm sure you can get it installed on Arch. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me exactly how I can install it on Arch, and that'll be great. But for this review, I'm looking for the people that are going to come over and use this system without having to be an Arch expert. It uh, it would be nice for somebody to have a welcome menu when this opens up. This is the default background. Um, I You can change it easily. There's tons of them here. I'm not going to go through them all because that I think is ridiculous. But they are pretty nice, and like I said, they're easily done. I really wish that Cinnamon would have as I said in other videos, a menu that is, I just don't care for this. You know what I mean? I want wording on the favorites. I want it to look like a menu, you know? Yeah, that's what I want. So, as far as a operating system, like I said, for Arch, it it is a one heck of an operating system that runs really smooth and really well. The Apricity guys have went and made a lot of attention to detail to put into this for people who are trying to come over. It's not there because it's still Arch, and there will be many more improvements on it. But there is a there's there is a how should I put this? There's a intent to help people come over and learn Arch and have an operating system the way they want it. They also include a what they call a I showed you here. It's called freeze dry, and it allows you to basically make your own distribution without, you know, um, having to go find everything on your own. You can customize it the way you like it, and that is an awesome feature. They also have what they call this here, which is ICE, which is a manager for web shortcuts and whatnot. So, like, I made one just to make one just to be goofy, and I made a Drudge report icon. Oh my gosh, look at that. So it is a very nice operating system. And if I was going to use Arch on a daily basis, this would probably be the one I like, the one that I would use. I do like KDE, um, but I also it's like a hit and miss. KDE and Cinnamon, they both have such great features to them. Neither of them have all of the features in one, but they have really nice features. One feature that I love about the Cinnamon desktop is the sound because I switch from headphones to speakers to different set of headphones. So all you got to do is click one of these and it switches the sound. Where in KDE you got to go in, you got to change, and you got to click, and you got to turn this one off and turn that one on, and this is just a one-click operation. So, like I said, very nice operating system. We'll have to I will have to test it for a few more days to see um, how it works out. But on the top, on the surface, it looks really well, looks really good, and that's all I got. So rather than me ramble on and not say anything for the next 20 minutes, because I'm sure you got plenty of other videos you can watch, um, this is Big Daddy Linux signing out.